passes for fury among your misbegotten tide.
Hi guys, hope you're well. As you can see, my Blood Angel fleet has grown quite drastically overnight. Had a delivery this morning through the post, which I was over the moon about. It was like Christmas. As you can see, what I've got through is a lot of the Forge World escorts. I said in my previous video that I wanted to get some of these. I was scouring through eBay, I was looking all over the place to get some, and on one of the trading groups on Facebook, I saw a guy who was selling all of his Imperial fleets and all of his other fleets, and he had some of these as well. So I quickly sent him a message, and fortunately enough I managed to get them for quite a decent amount of money. They do go for quite a lot on eBay, as some of you may be aware of. Some of the escorts go for around about £7 to £8 a model. So I managed to get 12 escorts, Space Marine escorts from Forge World, and I also got 20 Thunderhawks, which you can see down the front. Now what I'm going to do is run around and just show you some of the different ships. I've got the Battlefleet Gothic magazine, one of the monthly editions that had these in when they first released them a couple of years ago, so I'll show you the stats and things like that. So we'll just run around and have a look at what actually got through the through the post this morning. So here we go. So we're going to start off with the Gladius. The Gladius is the Space Marine equivalent of the Sword class frigate. Pretty strong weapon battery, that's what it's armed with. I'll show you the information in the magazine to my left in a minute. Got 6 of them, so I'm going to run them in two sort of groups of 3, I think, 2 sort of packs of 3, or I might do one big blob of them, I don't know yet. It depends on how many points I'm playing, obviously, in games, but I'd like to have obviously a few more just in case. They're probably my favourite out of all the 3 marine frigates. Moving on, you can see obviously my strike cruiser and battle barge from the previous video. There's the other strike cruiser that's not finished yet. And then we've got the Nova class, which is armed with a lance. Again, I'll show you the details for that in the magazine I've got to my left. Really like the sculpts on all of these frigates. I think they're really nice. The models are clean, got not a lot of flash on them at all, so I haven't got to do that much work. I am probably going to do a bit of iconography on all of them somehow, maybe a little bit of green stuff, I'm not sure yet. There isn't a lot of space on obviously on the frigates, the smaller frigates, to do it, but I'm going to give it a go. So I'll keep you updated with that in some videos. Moving on to the next set of 3, which is the Hunter class. I have got 4, obviously, already that are painted to a mid-level stage. Big thanks again to Kanan for giving these to me with the strike cruisers. So you can see, the reason why I wanted the Forge World ones so badly was that they're actually very, very similar in their appearance to the main ships. So obviously, there's a strike cruiser over there, and if you have a look at the Nova to its right, they're very similar in sort of shape and look, and that's why I wanted them. I do like the GW ones, but as you can see, these are the 4 Novas. These are the 4 Hunters here, and then you can see the 3 Hunters here that I've got. They're very, very different. I do like these ones, but I just generally prefer the Forge World ones because they do look more like the rest of the marine ships. And then we'll move on to the Thunderhawks. So I've got 20 of these. They're mounted on fantasy bases, which would work well, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully get all of these off and then put them on sort of trays, and they're going to have them flying on paper clips. So they're going to be upright at different levels just to give them a bit of diversity. So yeah, what I've got now is I've got 19 ships, plenty of escorts to form a nice screen to protect a battle barge, and a couple of strike cruisers. I'm probably going to add some more strike cruisers to the overall fleet. I do like having more sort of strike cruisers there, obviously one of the mid-level sort of ships, and then that's obviously going to grow, and next video hopefully I'll have all of these painted to the same sort of level as the strike cruiser and the battle barge and the GW Hunter class. But then moving across to the magazine that I've got here. So as you can see, we'll start with the Hunter. So the Hunter is essentially the Space Marine version of the Cobra class destroyer. Comes with torpedoes and a weapon battery. Pretty fast. It's probably the fastest out of all the frigates, moving 35 centimeters a turn and turning 90 degrees. Good armor value, not so many turrets. Again, they do die fairly quickly, but if you have them in the pack, you can either take some shots with them and also use them to outflank, sort of like, and snip away at enemy cruisers. Next one we'll move on to is the Nova class, which is the Space Marine version of the Firestorm, I believe. I think that's the one that it is, the Firestorm. Again, it moves really, really fast. It turns 90 degrees. It's got a weapon battery, and also it's got that lance at the front, which is good. And then moving on to possibly my favourite out of all of the the marine frigates and escorts is the Gladius. Really easy to obviously know that this one is obviously the marine version of the sword class. It's obviously got weapon battery, which is obviously 5 power, strength 4. Good. It doesn't move as fast as the other frigates, but it still turns just as much. Has a low amount of turrets again, only 1, but it's that strength 4 weapon battery that obviously gives it a real punch, and that's why I'm glad that I've actually got 6 of them. So that's the three escorts. What I'm going to hopefully be doing is obviously getting these guys all finished to the same level. Leave some comments, guys, if you collect Battle Fleet Gothic, if you've got Marine, Imperial, Chaos, any fleets, leave some comments below. It'd be great to hear about them. This game isn't played enough. And obviously, please like, please comment, and as always, guys, please subscribe to the channel because I appreciate it ever so much. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.